Hi guys, it's nice to talk to you. I haven't talked to you in a long time and I forgot my drink. I got a DSLR camera for my husband, so I'm filming on that. So I think the quality is a little bit better. I put a poll on Instagram about what I should do in this video. A few of my friends said cooking, and I really appreciate them for, you know, chirping in and letting me know what they want to see. I am a terrible cook, like the worst cook. I'm an okay baker, but I'm a terrible cook. So I would definitely be willing to do that in the future, but maybe my friends that sent that in, because I know they're wonderful bakers, if you can send me a recipe, I will do it on camera and fail in front of you, just if that's entertaining. I chopped my hair off. I don't know if you can tell. I have a really filthy mirror that I'm going to be doing my makeup with, but I chopped all my hair off at 1 in the morning a few nights ago. So that's different. And then also I had bangs last time I filmed a video, and that's different as well. I don't know. I loved the bangs while they were there, but I could not. My acne on my forehead, it's clearing up a little bit now, but it got so bad. I am just going to do my makeup with you and talk about just life and give you an update on everything that's been going on with me. And yeah, I have a checklist. I'm just going to go through this stuff and I'm going to do my makeup with you, and I'm just going to sit here and yeah. You don't know, the last time I filmed a video was about a year ago. Just so you know, whenever I do my makeup, oh my goodness, it's my mom FaceTiming.
I love you.
I love you. Bye. That was my mom, sorry. So the last time I talked to you a year ago, the biggest change is we only have about, oh goodness, we only have about 6 more months left up here in Washington. Please excuse my filthy, disgusting mirror. Okay? I didn't clean it for this. I don't know how comfortable I was. I don't remember how comfortable I was here the last time I filmed. I think I was pretty comfortable, but it's become a way of life now. I feel like after a couple years that it becomes ordinary and normal to live in another state. In the beginning it was really hard to get used to, but now I feel like it's a little bit more normal. Right now Matthew and I are dealing with all the stress of just, you know, we have to pick up our whole life that we've made here and take it home. And start all over again back home, and that's going to be a little bit difficult. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm pretty sure, you know, God will provide in the same way He did when we moved up here. I'm just going to do everything I can and then hope things work out, you know? That's all we really can do. Please excuse my pimples on my forehead. Like I said, I had bangs. You guys remember the bangs, my bangs. I loved them. They were so much fun. But I have a negative about them as well. I broke out so badly on my forehead just from like the oils and the grease and stuff from going on your forehead. I don't know if that makes any sense, but oh my gosh, my whole family's calling me. Yes?
What you doing? Getting ready?
Filming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You and Mom both called me, so now you're both gonna be in the video. I'll call you after I get done.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
I love you too. Bye.
They were cute and I really liked them, but they're a lot of they're really high maintenance, and there's a lot that goes into like making them look cute and stuff. And then I didn't want to like sacrifice my skin, like how my skin looked for the bangs, you know what I mean? I'd rather have this video is about. I would rather have healthy, clear skin than have bangs. You know? I don't know. For my concealer, I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I have the shade Light 1.25 is what it says. Affogato. I guess that's what it's called. I feel like whenever you're about to move, whenever you're like picking up everything and moving somewhere else, it tends to your whole life, since everything's changing, it just feels like everything's coming down on you at one time. Like, I feel like everything right now is so hectic. We have, just to give you a little a little example. We have 2 weddings this year, and the weddings are within 2 weeks of each other. And then we're also trying to get everything together to move back home. So we're trying to do like all of our stuff with the moving company and doing what we have to do with that. And then I also am at my job. I have some days off that I want to take before I go home, because I don't get paid out on like personal vacation time. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying really hard to do everything right and to try to be there for everything, and I just can't be in more than one place at one time. You know, the struggle. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm really excited to move back home. My husband and I, we have a duplex back home. Or not a duplex, but my papa owns a duplex, and we're going to be living, the other side is already rented out, but the other half, my papa's completely remodeling for us. So it has a really nice kitchen, and he's put so much love and hard work into it. So I'm so excited to, you know, go home and move into there. It also, our apartment we live in right now is 480 square feet. The place we're moving into is 2 bedrooms. It has a backyard, it has a porch, it has a washer and dryer in unit. We're really excited. That's the most exciting part to me. That's another reason why I wanted to make YouTube videos again, because I really like looking back on the videos from here. Like I was watching, what made me want to make another YouTube video is I was watching all the my old videos that I had made, and I was like, I need to make some more videos because they make me smile like really big watching them back and seeing, you know, how far Matthew and I have come. And because we moved straight from, he joined the military straight from home, I moved up here straight from home, so it's been a whirlwind adventure, I'll tell you that, the past couple of years. The powder I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. It's the color translucent, or 100 is like the number, but it's just the translucent powder, and I'm almost out. I really like this stuff. I really do want to vlog and film when we get our new place set up, and just like, and you know, making everything like home again. And it's so much fun to film moving into a new house, and styling the new house and getting all the new furniture and all that kind of stuff. We will, for the most part, be taking a lot of our furniture here there, but there is some stuff that we got when we moved here that was kind of like throwaway furniture that we got just to like have until we could level up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Have until we could get like nicer furniture, like just the IKEA, like the cheap IKEA like side tables and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited about that because we do want to get nicer stuff, and we have saved up our money and everything because we do want to get some nice furniture when we get home. So yeah, I mean, we just barely got an actual bed, like bed frame to put our bed on. Our bed was on like wooden blocks that were falling down and making our bed lopsided and everything for almost 2 years now, and we just got a bed. So that was exciting. So yeah. Matthew's still in the Army, for anyone watching that is new to my channel. He's still in the Army. Really quick, I'm just going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light wand. This is in the shade Peach Chasm, which is a stupid name, but Matthew's still in the Army, so right now he's at work. I got today off for no reason, for just randomly. I'm working a Saturday for my coworker. And so she is going to. So since I'm working that Saturday, I got today off. So it's nice. It's always welcome. This is I love this beauty light stick. I always put a little bit on my nose, and I put it on my cheeks. It's like a highlighter, blush. It's really pretty. And it's really natural looking, and it just makes your skin look all glowy and nice. So, and I am not a makeup guru. I am not by any means good at doing my makeup. This is just how I do it. So yeah. Lately I have been super into, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about when I say this, but I've been really into apologetics. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like, or Christian apologetics is what I should say. If you don't know me, I am a Christian, self-professed Christian. I am really, really close to my faith. I'm really faithful, or I try my best to be. I'm not perfect at it, but I try my best to be. And I've been really into apologetics. So Christian apologetics is basically, like, apologetics is like the process of proving something exists or proving something is this way because of this. That is probably a terrible definition. If you can give a better definition below, you know, put it below. But I'll probably put it on the screen, the real definition. Christian apologetics is basically whenever people, what am I going to use for my eyes? Christian apologetics is basically whenever people, it's like, usually they hold conferences and stuff and people come and ask them questions and they just use all of their knowledge of like what they know about the Bible, what they know about history, what they know about science to prove the existence of a God, a theist God, or a, you know, or Jesus Christ. So Christianity in general, it's just, you know, I'm trying to prove that. Anyone that knows me knows I was raised Christian. Christianity is something that I was just, that has always been something that I was brought up to follow and to believe. I'm using this old 3 Steps to Sculpt NYX palette. I've used the brown part on the bottom to put in the crease in my eyes. My whole life I followed Christianity because that's what my parents told me to, you know? And that's usually what happens whenever you are raised with a religion, or you're raised, you know, to believe something, or you like your political views, or your opinions on how the world works. It usually revolves around what your parents believe in. So I feel like coming up here to Washington and being here by myself, not by myself, I keep saying by myself, but being up here with Matthew, whenever he's doing his own thing and at work and stuff, and I'm doing my own thing, which is, you know, how marriage works. You know, sometimes most of the time we try to be together, but whenever we're doing our own things, we have time to, you know, think to ourselves and think about life, and that's what I do. I spend time reading, or I'll spend time, you know, watching YouTube videos about like debates or documentaries or whatever. And so whenever I came up here to Washington, one of the main things I started to realize was, you know what? I've always been a Christian, but why am I a Christian? You know what I mean? Like, I was raised a Christian, but why am I Christian? I always knew what my dad told me was the truth. You know, everyone has their own opinions, but I always trusted my dad, and I knew my dad and my mom, and I knew that what they told me was the truth. My dad was an atheist for a long time. In 3rd grade, my dad, he had a experience, like a come to God experience, to where he started following Jesus and he started going to church, and we started going to church as a family. So I can't remember past whenever I was in 3rd grade. So that's what I was raised on. I started watching these apologists like Frank Turek and, you know, Mike Winger, William Lane Craig, and there's another one I'll list him below. He's like a homicide detective. He's really great. It's really cool. You guys would really like it. I did put on mascara. I used this one. It's the Great Lash Maybelline Mascara, so I used that one. I just kind of put that on my eyelashes, so that's pretty much it. Whenever Matthew wasn't here, since I was like by myself sometimes, and I do have time to myself where I'm not with my sisters or hanging out and, you know, going swimming and going out to eat and going out to hang out at the park and all sorts of stuff like I used to. Whenever I get off work, since I work 9 to 5 throughout the week, I just kind of want to relax on my weekends. So yeah, after I looked into everything, sorry, I'm just going to put this on my lips really quick. This is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. This is Lip Cheat, their Lip Cheat. This is in the color Pillow Talk. Whenever my dad became a Christian, I remember seeing him, like every single morning he would sit on his, he would be sitting in the chair and he'd read the Bible over and over and over and over again. He would read it all the time, and I remember coming in every morning and being like, Dad, you're reading the Bible again? And now he tells me that that's the way he found out who he was. Like, he would read the Bible and he said he just knew it was the truth. And back then I was like, okay, Dad, you know how kids do. I'm like, okay, Dad. After reading the Bible myself for the first time, I know what he means. You know what? It's almost, the Bible is a living book. They're not kidding when they say that. Like, whenever I read the Bible and I'm having a hard time, it just so happens I can read it and then find something for exactly the situation I'm in. And this book, the New Testament, is 2,000 years old, more than 2,000 years old. So, you know, I read these things that these people wrote so long ago, and it still relates to my life, you know, and I think that's so interesting about the Bible. And after I looked into all this apologetics and stuff, and I'll link all the stuff below that I looked into, it's really interesting. There's tons of debates between like atheists and Christians. There's debates between progressive Christianity and evangelical Christianity, which I consider myself more evangelical. I'm definitely not a progressive Christian, but I consider myself more evangelical. Yeah, so it's really interesting to watch these debates. I like to watch these debates with like really popular atheists like Christopher Hitchens and Richard Dawkins. And I have looked into their stuff, and the thing is these atheists are very intelligent. That's not what I'm saying, but I guess I watched all their stuff. I've read their material, and I never really looked at it and went, oh wow, that's something that I've never heard before, and that makes me want to change my mind. It was always just like, but then why this? And then why this? And there's answers I just couldn't get from like an atheist perspective. Now, I know a lot of people want to say that Christians have an issue with the God of the gaps theory, where we like to say if we don't know something, oh, it's God. Like if we don't, oh, how was this created then? Oh, well, God did it. A lot of atheists like to say that that's what we do, but it's also like that makes more sense. It's like if I believe in God, it does make sense that I don't have to know everything. God knows everything. I don't have to. You know, if he is an omnipotent being, a transcendent, you know, just being, he knows everything, and I don't. My humanly brain could never understand, you know, things on a level that he can. So it does make sense whenever you're a Christian. Whenever you're an atheist, most of the time they just say, oh, well, the science will find it. But in that same way, you're having faith in science figuring out what it is, as we have in God knowing what it is. You know what I mean? So it's all like, that's kind of what Frank Turk says, and I love Frank Turk. His YouTube channel is Cross-Examined. I'll put it below. I watch him every morning when I'm getting ready for work. And this is my own personal opinion. You can put whatever opinions you want in the comments below. It's up to you. I mean, your opinion is your opinion. I would actually like to hear your opinion. So if you want to put it below, you can. If you're an atheist, if you're an agnostic, if you are a Buddhist, a Hinduist, or if you're Hindu, I guess. If you're a New Age believer, any of that kind of stuff, you can put your opinions below. And I love you all the same. It's just my own personal beliefs, and I respect you all the same. But yeah, in their own way, atheists have faith in scientists, and they have faith in science and what they haven't found out yet. So in the same way, I just have faith that God did it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Also, you know, we have more manuscripts for the New Testament than we do for any other historical book in all of history, which is really interesting, and it's by a lot too. I don't know the exact numbers. For the other part of my makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and do some bronzer really quick. I'm gonna use the Hoola Light Bronzer from Benefit. I really highly recommend you to go on your own faith journey if you do believe in something and you're not sure why, because you'll find the answers you're looking for, and it's very interesting, and you find out a lot about yourself when you're doing it, you know, whenever you're looking up stuff about your faith. So yeah, I highly recommend doing that. So that's really what my main focus has been in, my main interest has been in the past few months. Sorry, I went on a tangent there about apologists, or apologetics. Why was I not, dummy? I went on a tangent there about apologetics, but it's really interesting, and you might find it interesting too, so I'll just link everything that I'm talking about down below. That's pretty much it for my makeup. That's pretty much all I do on a daily basis. It's just light and pretty and, you know, just simple. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to talk to you guys about. I just really wanted to get on camera and tell you about how my life has been, and check up with all of you if you want to comment below. If you want to look at my old YouTube videos, you can see, you know, if you don't know my husband, you can see a video with my husband on there. My cats, one of them is laying right in front of me. I'll go ahead and video her whenever I get up. I literally just wanted to sit down and do my makeup with you, because I get ready in the morning, and instead of sitting in silence and kind of just doing my makeup, I thought I would just, you know, do it in front of the camera and talk to all of you and get you updated. I'm sure all of you who have ever moved can kind of relate to just picking up your whole life and moving, and how, like, whenever you move somewhere and you're there for a couple years, you get really comfortable where you are, and so it's kind of hard to move. it's so weird because I was so uncomfortable here in the beginning, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of scared to go home because, you know, I'm leaving my job and all of my coworkers and that I love, and all of my, you know, the people I've met through my job, and all the people I've met in this community here, the town I love here that I'm living in. I'm leaving it all again. So it's kind of disappointing, but it's also really exciting because I'm going to be around all my family and stuff again. So yeah, I'm going home in July for a wedding of a friend of mine. So, or a friend of my little sister's. That's pretty much all that's been going on in my life. I kind of want to do some more videos. I'd love to do a Bible collection. I have about 1,000 Bibles, so I'd love to do that. Also, if you want me to do that cooking video and screw up in front of all of you and make you laugh, because it would be sad. Maybe I'll do it with Matthew and we'll make a video out of it, just our bad cooking. But if you see a picture that I post on Instagram of a meal I made, I'm almost 100% sure it is just for Instagram. It probably did not taste good, okay? Just because it looks beautiful, it probably did not taste good. So my friend that sent me that she wanted me to do a cooking video, how am I supposed to do a cooking video? This girl, you have no idea. My friend who sent that to me, oh, do a cooking video, makes the most beautiful desserts, the most beautiful food, and I'm like, I would embarrass myself if you watched a video of me cooking. If you want to see some more faith videos, let me know as well, because I really do like doing those. That's the main thing that I really like doing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Wait.